Hello friends, welcome to the Industrial Automation channel. So in this tutorial I will show you how to data log in Delta HMI. First of all I will show you how I log the data. Okay, in this sheet you can see there are three parameters. This is temperature, pressure and current, and this is job name. Okay, so here I have logged data for every 1 second. You can see time 18, 37 and 27, then 28, 29. It means this data is logged for every 1 second. Okay, and one more data logging type is trigger base. So this is on trigger base. Means if any PLC bit is on, then the data will be logged. Then every time the bit is on, then data will be on. So I will show you both this type. Let's begin. Don't skip any part of video. Okay. So in history buffer, click here, new buffer, give the address. I have link 1 PLC. Let's take D, suppose 100, D100. Okay, take data link 10. This is the enable active bit. This bit is for first we will just configure this bit. Let's take suppose M0. Means whenever M0 will be on, then the data will start writing in USB. Okay, if M0 is off, then data will not write in USB. Okay, so we will next function is trigger. If this is timer, then we can select here sampling cycle. So if 1000 is there, it means 1000 millisecond. So for every 1 second data will be logged, right? If M0 is on, then for every second the data will be logged. Okay, and one more setting here, there is sample number. So we will put it as a maximum as possible. That is actually number of samples. Okay, and if we select here PLC, then the data will write by the trigger from PLC. First of all we will see by using timer, then we will see the PLC ahead in next part of the video. Okay, so we will write data for every 1 second, then select in USB disk. Okay, we will save as a single file. We can give the name for the file. Let's take data log 1. Export CSV file. Go to field name. Okay, so first data is suppose let's give the name temperature. Second data, let's give the name pressure. Third data, suppose current. And fourth data, let's take as a job name. So for first we will take as a unsigned decimal. Okay, so the length will be in word, that is 1. Data start position, that is 0. It means if we have entered here D100, it means it will start from D100. So this address will be for D100. Then data format is decimal, and integer digit we will take as a 3. Okay, next one, pressure. So pressure we will take as a floating type. first just check here to lane 2. Okay, then you can see here floating. Select floating. Data start from 1, because this will occupy only one register, so next address will be 1. Okay, floating. Then integer digit, here we will take 3, and fractional digit we will take 2. Next, so for current it is also in floating type. We'll select here 2. Now here in current section the data start will be from 3. This is 0, the length is 1, so next will be 1, but here length is 2, so just 1 and 2 will be occupied for this pressure. Then next one will be 3, that is current. Select data type as a floating. Floating. Integer digit 3, and we will take a fractional 2. Okay, go ahead. So job name, length suppose we will take 4. Now here 3 plus 2, 3 and 4th will be used for current. Let's take here 5. Okay, the type will be character, right? So for job name we have taken the 4 registers. It means we can enter 8 characters, right? So for next, just deselect this. Okay, so in this way this will be the column header: temperature, pressure, current and job name. Okay, so temperature, D100 is address for temperature. For pressure the address will be D101. For current the address will be D103, and for job name address will be D105. That's okay. Stamp time and date. Time format we can select here. It is first is hour, then minute and second. So date format we will select as a date, month and year. So again we can give the column name to the time. Header, column header, time and date. Click OK. Okay, these are the settings for the buffer side, right? Click OK. Now go to screen. First we will take date and time. Go to inputs, data display, date display. We will show the date and time first. Again data display, time. Standard format, hour, minute, second. This is date, month, year. Okay, so we'll take numeric input. Address will be D100. First is for temperature. Just copy, paste here. This is word unsigned in decimal, right? We will give the name. Temperature. Just reduce the font. Okay, next one is D101. This is double word and floating type. Integer 3, fractional 2, maximum value 999.9. Okay, so this is pressure. Third one is current. Third one is current. The address will be 103. Next one is job name. Let's take character entry. What is the next address? D105. This is 103. This is double word, so we will take next to the 1. Okay, so this is 105. String length we will just increase to 8. This is job name. Okay, so just align all this. Okay, so let's take one button, maintain button. Just give the name batch start. Batch started. Give the address M0. For 1 it will be green color. Okay, what is this M0? You can see here in history buffer. If you want to edit this, in history buffer we have given here M0 for enable active bit. So same we have link for the batch start bit. So whenever this bit will be on, then data logging will start, right? One more thing, we need to take a remove button, storage remove button. So just go to button, remove storage, we'll just give the name remove USB. Okay, done. Just save the program. Now let's download. Okay, program is downloaded in HMI. So we will connect the USB to HMI. This is my USB. So now it's empty, right? I will just remove this and connect to the HMI. You can see HMI here. Okay. I will just enter some values here. So temperature 40, pressure suppose 5.0, current 6.0, job name suppose job 1. Okay, so now in this case now data logging is not started. If we press this batch start button, then logging will start. So just press this button. At 19:32 around and 48 seconds we have started data logging. So in this case, for every second data will be logged in the USB, right? Just change some values. 42, 6.99, suppose 10.8, job 11. Okay, so now we will remove the USB. Just click on remove USB. First we will stop the batch. So data will be logged till 35 seconds. 34 minutes and 35 seconds. Now the data is not logging, right? So just remove the USB. Disk remove. Okay, I will just remove the USB and will connect to the PC. So let's check in USB. Go to USB HMI folder. This is data log 1. Okay, you can see here data logging started at 19:33:45 and it's updating for every second, right? So here we have changed values and data will be till 19:34:33 seconds. At this stage we have stopped batch, right? So in this way you can data log for every second, right? So now we will see how to log data from PLC trigger. Okay, so just close this. Okay, now in history buffer, okay, we will just edit buffer. Now we will just deselect this. It means data will be in continue log, right? But on trigger basis, select here PLC. Okay, same data log name we have kept. All other settings are the same. We have just changed this trigger from timer to PLC and we have deselect this enable active bit. Okay, just click on OK. So now on HMI we'll give the name to this as a trigger. This is just trigger bit. Sorry, we need to take momentary bit. We'll just delete this one. Go to element button, momentary bit. Let's take suppose M10. Okay, so for state 1 we will give green color, give the text trigger. Now go to options, configuration. So in this control box setting, you have to just click on this sampling history buffer, right? By default it's deselected. You just need to select this. This is D0 address. Okay, just remember this D0. Click OK. Now we'll download the programming HMI. Okay, so this is HMI side. Now we need to do some programming in PLC also. Open the PLC software. So here in HMI, for trigger we have taken M10 address. So in PLC, just on trigger of M10, we have to move some data, that is move H F in D0. What this D0 means? D0 is recently we have taken in this configuration control box. This is D0, right? Same register we have to take on here. So D0, I have taken D0 here, and on false, that is LDF M10, we will move H0 in D0. Perfect. Okay. Let's download the program in PLC. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I'll just disconnect the USB and we'll connect to the HMI. Now we'll just enter some values here. Okay, so now I will just trigger this once. We'll remove. Okay. Just modify these values. Suppose this is example. Enter. We'll just trigger again. We'll again trigger, and one more time. Okay, 4 times we are triggered. Now remove USB. Okay. Okay, let's check now. Three times we have triggered and 3 times data logged, right? First trigger we have given on this time, second trigger we have given on this time, third trigger we have given on this time, right? And in this way you can log the data by using trigger. Okay, thank you friends, thank you for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe to our channel